Yeah. What's up, everybody? We are live, and you're watching Brawlin' Babes with Brittany. And today I have a fantastic, super badass, smoking hot babe with me. This is Monica Ramirez. She made her boxing debut this past weekend on the 21st for Airtight Boxing's card Reloaded at the Stampede here in Aurora, Colorado. How was that experience for you?
That experience was like nothing other than I've experienced before. It was super cool. Definitely memorable. I'm still reminiscent over all the moments. There's so many moments that I'm still going through and processing emotionally, mentally, and it was great. I had a great time.
Awesome. I can't tell you enough. I am so honored to be able to have announced your first fight. You were victorious in that fight. Tell me a little bit about why you chose to get into combat sports. What was your drive behind wanting to punch somebody else in the face?
Right, yeah. Yeah, whenever I tell people that I'm a boxer, first look, it's not something that you think of really quick, and I'm like, yeah, you just kind of like to hit things and whatnot. But I've always been an athlete, and I wanted to get back into doing something again after having my daughter at a young age, and then having to be a mom to her. I kind of wanted to get back into finding myself, and by the time came, I was already too old to go back and play regular sports like softball, basketball. College was already, we marked that off as options. So I was like, well, I'm gonna go for boxing. There's a lot of older people still in boxing. I still have time left, so I shot for the stars, and here I am.
Yeah, here
Yeah,
you
here
are.
I am.
You're only 24 years old. You've got a ton of time on your hands. From the performance I saw the other night, you have a lot of skill. Obviously, room to grow. We all do in every aspect of life, right? Nobody's perfect by any means, even Mike Tyson himself. But I saw how you definitely dominated your opponent. Now, mind you, she was tough though, huh?
Yeah, she was. She definitely was. She surprised me too. She was great though. I respect anybody that gets in the ring, So she did great. Applause to her too.
I'm gonna actually talk to her tomorrow afternoon-ish. I forget what time. Let me see. Hang on. Oh, evening, 7:30. I'm gonna talk to her and get her take on it. Where do you feel like you let yourself down as far as performance, and where do you see that you excelled in your performance from that night?
Yeah, so sounds a little cliche, but I always believe when you're at your weakest, you're at your strongest. I definitely felt that around halfway through the second round. I kind of feel my muscles getting heavier, my breathing was heavier, and you just gotta stick through what you remember doing in training, and I believe that's why it took so long during training. Take training seriously, because when you're in that moment, it's like, well, you definitely forget things, because the emotions, the physical, the mentally, everything goes with it, and sometimes you forget. So training hard during training camp definitely helped me when I was at my weakest become my strongest.
Absolutely, and that second round usually is about that adrenaline dump point. It's only natural to kind of feel gassed,
Yeah,
halfway
definitely.
through. That was 3 rounds, right? Three
Yeah.
2-minute rounds, right on. So yeah, that perfect half point, it's a natural feeling. So I don't think that you have anything really to worry about. Keep that cardio up, though. Right?
Yeah,
That's all
definitely.
you
That
can
cardio
do.
helps. My coach would definitely push me. At first, I was running 4 miles, then he would bump it up to 6 miles, and by the last week of training, I was running 9 miles, and I was like, yeah, it was. Thank God he had me do that though, because had I not done all that cardio, I probably would have gassed out probably the first round.
Definitely.
So, yeah, those 4 to 9 miles every day for 3-4 weeks helped me.
Absolutely. Holy crap. Girl, I'm an old ass lady. I ain't 24 no more. My knees and hips can't take the running, but I really like that arc trainer at the gym there.
Yeah.
That's really
Everything
easy
helps.
on my
Everything,
knees.
every
But
moment,
yeah.
every movement, everything helps. So thanks, Coach, for bumping up those miles. Every
Right,
week.
and thanks for letting us use the gym here. This
Yes,
is your gym.
Yes.
Tell me
love
about
it
the
here.
gym. Tell me about your coaches and your partners.
Yeah, so I met my coach about 2 years ago at a different fight. And through mutual friends we met, and I told him, I was like, yo, I want to be in that ring. I want to be under the lights. I want to do this and I want to do that. And he was like, all right, if that's what you really want, then here's my information. You let me know when you're ready. And I said, okay. So I started thinking about it for a long time. I had to get life straightened out so I can align life with the boxing life, and I finally did it. I hit him up the next Monday. He's like, all right, be at the gym at this time. I was there, and we haven't stopped since, and that was about 1.5 years ago. We've been going every day.
Every day?
Yeah.
How many days did you take off after your fight, though? You at least took a break, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely did.
Okay.
Yeah, I was supposed to work the next day, and I was like, hey, I'm calling in.
I'll
I can't
call
come
it
today.
So, tell me a little bit more about what made you want to punch somebody in the face. I mean, like, I know that you touched on it a little bit, like, you softball, basketball, that kind of stuff is out. But other than just being active in sports, that's what it was for you. You said, I got this energy and I need to let it out.
Yeah, well, sometimes I feel like I need to prove myself a lot, and I was like, well, what can I do to be able to prove myself, that I'm not just a small town girl that had to give up her other athletic dreams because she got pregnant at a young age. What can I do that's big, it's gonna make me big and prove a lot? And I was like, just get in the ring with somebody, prove that you could take the hits and that you can hit back. And so that's what I've been doing.
And you said you have a daughter,
yes,
correct?
I do.
What does this mean for your relationship with her? Like, I know that obviously boxing and combat sports is a whole lifestyle in and of itself, but as a mother to a female, what is that going to do for your relationship and the teachings that you're giving her to grow up with?
Right. So I will teach her what I know now. Whatever she wants, I'll support her in whatever decision that she makes, even if it's not in boxing and she wants to do art, she wants to do cooking, she wants to do something else. There's life lessons in everything, and I'll always be there to support her and teach her, and at the same time learn with her. So it's really cool having her at a young age because we can grow up together.
Right.
That's what I like about it too. We're just growing up together. We're learning. I'm teaching her. She's teaching me. They always say you learn so much from your kids.
Yes!
And it's so
it's
true.
So true.
It is so true. So it's she's my daughter, but a lot of the time we're friends too. And she's my best friend, and I love her. And she sees me doing all of this, and sometimes I catch her too, just doing a little shadow boxing, and it's so cute. And I'm like, yes. But like I said, if she takes interest in any other hobby, lifestyle, I'm gonna be there to support her 100%.
Absolutely. I'm sure as a child, seeing her mom, set these goals and then achieve these goals and make new ones and evolve as a person and in a career and in a sport, it's gonna set the bar for her. It's gonna make her want to achieve things and challenge herself too. So I think what you're doing is incredible.
Thank you.
Really
Thank you
and
so
truly.
much. I do a lot for her. I do a lot for her too, so she knows that when mom's doing it, I can do it too. And just give her that reassurance. You could do whatever you set your mind to.
Oh,
and
thank you. I say that to my girls all the
exactly.
time.
It's a mom thing. And I had so many people tell me that I couldn't do it. They doubted me from the second that I told them. And that's just, I told her, I was like, don't use that to bring you down. If anything, use it as motivation. Yeah. Yep. So sometimes even during those, during the rounds, during my last fight, some of those hits were this is for the people that said I couldn't do and it's just motivation. So it's
yeah.
really up to you how you choose to use it, really.
I couldn't agree more. Through my high school, just a brief little story. Through my high school, and even in middle school a little bit, I had some adult figures in my life that were not positive encouragers. And they would get my report cards and my progress reports and laugh in my face and say, why don't you just drop out and get your GED? Yeah. And shit like that. And it's like, okay, so in my graduation video, I got my middle fingers out, like, fuck you, bitch.
Exactly,
I
and that's what you gotta do.
Exactly.
That's what you gotta do.
And you put in the hard work. Yeah. You know what I mean? You live and breathe here. I'm sure you want to set up a fucking cot some days and just spend the night because you know you're going to have to be here again the next day. And same for me. Like, I went through the night school, the summer school, the lunch school. You know what I mean? I had to do all that extra shit just to catch up because I slacked off. And you put in that work, and it's really showing. And it showed at your fight. Is there any talk of you fighting again soonish?
Soonish, yes.
Okay.
So I love the experience so much.
Mm-hmm.
Talking to my coach, I told him, just give me the smallest break, the least break, and then get back to it.
So are we thinking December 2nd?
Oh, December 2nd. We
can at least hope. Nothing is set in stone, but we can at least hope December 2nd. All right,
December 2nd.
Cool.
If you can get my name out there, December 2nd, I would be up for it to go back in the ring again.
Right on. It's quite a drive to Wyoming, but I know you got a team here that'll help you. If you need anything from me, you can always road trip it up there with me if you have to, because you already know I'll be there doing my thing on the mic. Like you said, it is an experience to have the lights, to have the crowd, and just that overwhelming energy that's in the arena or the bar or wherever it may be. It's a beautiful feeling. It's so addicting, isn't it?
It is. It's an adrenaline rush. Yeah, sometimes I was having dreams about it again the other night. I was just back over there. I was like, wait, no, let's go round two. Round two, the first fight. It was great, though. I had a lot of supporters up from my hometown, Johnstown. So many over there.
Mm-hmm.
Small town, but big support. I love them with all my heart. And my coaches here too, my teammates, they pushed me every day because running 9 miles, having to get up in the morning, that stuff gets rough sometimes. But I let them know, hey, how did you do it? I'm struggling a little bit, and they were just on top of it. A call, they pick up the first ring, text message 2 minutes later, there they are with the response, and they kept pushing me. It'll all be worth it in the end, and they were not wrong. I'll run another 9 miles again.
Right on, yep.
So,
hey, now you're going to have to turn that 9 into 10 because you gassed out.
Yeah, I did. I definitely did. And that's
hear that, coach? Turn it into 10.
We could do it. We could do it.
She's like, shut the fuck up, Brittany.
Cut that part out. It definitely, I know I have some things to work on too as well. But my coach did an awesome job. He told me what I needed to do. He's been doing this for a long time, so I would have been dumb not to listen to him. So, Coach, thank you. Much love.
Tell us about your coach. I know we touched a little bit on the gym and some of your partners here, but Donald
Camarena.
Thank you. I was going to butcher it. Camarena is a fantastic coach. He's really well known here, but tell me what his presence in your life means and how you and him, your coaching relationship works.
Yeah. So I think our foundation means a lot to me. He told me I could do it. He was the first one that told me that I could do it. He's told me, forget what anybody else says. If you can go in there and do what you got to do, then you can do it. So that support foundation right there is solid. And I love that from him. Coming in here, he's going to push me. He's going to push you. Sometimes he would remind me, hey, remember when they said that you couldn't do it? And now you better pick it up. You better prove it. You're going to have that time's going to come when you can prove it. And you got to put the work in now. So he was always there, either to support me, either tell me I can do it. Even with tough love, some people really don't respond to tough love, but I do, and he picks up on that. So sometimes, he will definitely give me that tough love, but that's what gets me going. So he'll get to know you as a person, he'll get to know you as a fighter. He puts a lot of heart, passion into it, and I owe him a lot for that. He's
Absolutely,
great.
yeah.
I love my coach.
Yeah, I got nothing but love for him as well. He back in the day was one of the top boxers here in Denver.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
So to be able to work with a legend like him is you know what I mean. You gotta count your lucky stars here.
Oh yeah, I would ever take advantage of the time and the coaching, the lessons that he puts here into this gym. He not only does it for me, but countless of other fighters, and I feel like we're all on the same road, just road to success, and we wouldn't be able to do that without Donald. So
Absolutely. And if you guys are ever in the Denver Metro or traveling to fight here for an event and you need a gym to get some work in, to get your last minute training in, if you want to just drop in and work some sparring, give Donald a call. TLC Boxing is right here off of I-70, the perfect little central corner, little cute nook of Denver metro areas. And you will feel like family here. Thank you, Don, for letting us use your facility for this interview as well. He has got a great gym. There's how many bags? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bags up in here, plus the ring and some weights over here. And I didn't even count those bags over there. Plus some weights there. The treadmills are back there. You've got restrooms. It's a clean, beautiful facility. So make sure you give him a holler if you need somewhere to get some work and you're in the Denver Metro. Donald Camarena is the man.
You got it. Yeah, that was right? Good. That was good. You got
Had to get that in there. Well, right on. I mean, as your career goes, how many amateur fights are you looking to have?
I definitely want a few more.
Right.
They say experience gets you a long way, so I definitely need some more experience.
100%. Yep.
Definitely. And just keep working down the little details until Coach D, Donald, decides he wants to put me into pro. When I'm ready, we'll do it. But definitely a few more just to get the feeling of everything from beginning of training camp down to the last second of the bell.
Right on. Heck yeah. I've got full trust and support. He knows what he's doing. Yeah. He's doing great things with a lot of the guys out of here. How many females are in this gym?
Here, there's about 4 or 5 of us here.
Okay. And how many active fighters, females, are in this gym?
About 3.
2, 3?
2 or 3, including me. Yeah.
Right
those girls are awesome too. They gave me some good sparring sessions. Definitely toughened me up. So thank you, girls here at TLC, Vanna and Angela. You guys are great. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Yeah, I love working with the girls here. They make you feel welcome too. We work with each other, but we work with each other to make each other better. Mm-hmm. So we learn off of each other, and as we're all just growing, it's nice to have competitors like that around you.
Absolutely. Make sure you give them my contact information. I know Vanna. We're following each other. I've reached out to her. Vanna, let's get you an interview. Let's get you back in the fucking ring too. But I'd love to talk to any and all of the females up in here that are, whether they're active fighters or just training. You know what I mean? Like, there's a special kind of switch in an athlete's brain that wants to get punched.
Yeah.
I don't understand
Definitely.
it. So, you know what I mean? Like, and a lot of these girls have a lot of different stories. Some of them pick up combat sports because they experienced something where they weren't able to defend themselves in.
Yeah.
Some of them pick it up because they just want to punch
things. Want to punch things.
You know what I mean? And aren't like scared or apprehensive to get hit back and don't give a shit about getting hit back. You know what I mean? And some are just straight from the hood that this is the fucking life. You know what I mean? You either fight in the street or you fight in the ring, and this is a lot safer too. So, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of different, stories behind these incredible athletes and individuals who, they need this platform to share. Like, this is why I do this. This is, this is my story behind why, and watch me do it and watch me prove you all wrong.
Yeah, I feel like there's a little bit of all of that in me sometimes. Like, sometimes I just like to get hit because it fires me up, and then I come right back with it. I like to do that. And a lot of people are like, "Oh, you're crazy," and I'm like, "Yeah."
I know.
Just a little bit.
It's a special kind of crazy, man. Yeah, and like I said, it's just a different switch in your brain. Even for a male athlete, but that switch is switched even further. I feel like for females because we're it's just in our DNA to be, caregivers and nurturers,
Yeah,
and to be the ones that take care of, and that aren't necessarily the violent ones. And that leads me to my next question, because I've had a friendly little debate with the internet land on this, and specifically a single individual. Do you feel like boxing and combat sports is violent?
Like I said, I believe that it's just how you use it.
Okay.
I've seen some people, they will train here and then they'll go out and then just start looking for fights and kind of use it. They're training violently that way
In the streets,
Yeah,
and in
in the
an
streets.
unsafe situation?
Definitely. But then I've also met people and they tell me this is where I mentally feel like safe in the gym. And there's some days where life is heavy, everything's heavy, and they come out and they let out the emotions and the stress out on the bag or in the ring. And to me, that it's just how you choose to use it.
Okay.
And for
Fair.
me, it's work gets stressful, life gets stressful. So I'm definitely in the gym every day, just letting out the emotions, like I said, mentally and emotionally. So for my reasons, I don't think boxing is violent. These MMA sports, I don't think they're violent, but it's how the person chooses to use it, definitely, like anything else in the world.
Right, absolutely. A gun isn't violent, it's the person behind the gun. I get that 100%. Well, right on. I can't wait to watch your career grow. I hope you fight on the second, because I'll be there.
Definitely. Have to talk to coach on that one.
Yeah.
But I'd be up for it.
Yeah, talk to coach, talk to Mestis, and see if we can't get you in on the second.
Yeah.
So if there's anybody else you want to shout out, any friends, family, teammates, coaches, I don't know. I know this was like your first amateur fight. You probably don't have sponsors yet, but I'll definitely be down to help you with that.
I have 2 sponsors.
You do?
Actually. Yeah, I did. Yes.
All right, shout them out.
Shout out to my sponsors. Cassidy's. You guys like good juicy burgers. Cassidy's Sports Bar and Grill over in Johnstown, Colorado. They make the best burgers. It was one of the first things I had after my fight, and I wanted to eat, and I just had to get a juicy burger. It was over at Cassidy's. Hit that place up. They have a lot of good food, wings, finger foods, everything. I love that place. Another sponsor was Power Welding. Again, they're located in Milliken. Milliken's next to Johnstown. Seth Powell and Dominic Jensen, they're the head ones there. They do great. They sponsored me. If you guys need any welding done, hit them up. They'll be happy to do anything for you guys, whether it's light welding, heavy welding. They're up for the job. So thank you to my sponsors. Again, just Johnstown, small city, big supporters. I love all my Johnstown people there. That's my hometown. But where I'm at here, the TLC fan, man, I spent every day with these people, and they helped me through it all, definitely. Family, my grandma didn't like to see me get hit or anything, but she was able to make it down. So that meant so much to me. I love my family that was there too. So I have so many supporters, so many names. Love them all with all my heart.
Right on. That is so sweet. I had my grandmas come out, not just the one grandma, but like all of them come out for one of the Wyoming cards Steve put on and watched me announce, but watched the fights too, obviously. And they were blown away.
Yes.
Never seen or done anything like it ever. So
Yes.
that is awesome. I love seeing the grandmas out
Oh
at
my gosh,
the
I let
fights,
everything
man.
go when I hugged her. I started crying. I didn't even know I was going to cry, but man, the moment I hugged that woman, everything, she takes it all. And
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted to be somebody she could be proud of. So
Oh, I bet you are. I bet you are. Well, honey, I won't keep you. I know you've got lots to do today, as do I. But it's an honor to talk to you. Time is one thing we will never get back in this world. So I'm honored that you shared some of yours with me today. Let's do this again. As soon as you have fight news, you tell me.
Oh, yeah, you're going to be the first one. I'm like, Brittany, hey. Guess what?
Yeah, and anything else, don't ever hesitate to reach out. Even if you think it's like, why would she fucking help? just reach out.
For sure.
If you need anything, I'm always here to help you guys with anything. Okay.
Awesome. I'll keep that in mind. Yes.
Right
Thanks,
on.
girl. I
We
appreciate you.
Absolutely. We had a bunch of viewers in here today, so let's go through some comments real quick. Sorry, we're streaming on the phone, and you're seeing my fat finger here. Some friends and followers saying hello and hi. My last guest really ran into me. She like shat all over me, essentially.
Oh, wow.
I'm kind of an asshole.
Oh.
Like I told her, I was like, put your shit down, right?
Yeah,
I'm kind of an asshole.
That, yeah.
She didn't really care for that about me. So anyways, it was a much nicer interview, huh, Sean? Michael Quigg says, not me. When my guidance counselor said some people don't belong in school, I agreed, and we shook hands, and I left.
That's a good way to handle it. That's one way to handle
That's
it.
good. Hey, Big Ben is here. Oh, and my sponsor, Gabriel. Hey. You're gonna say hi? Yes, Ben. Get off your high horse, Big Ben. So we will obviously be clipping and sharing some little tidbits of this, some reels, some TikToks. So give me all of your social media information later. But shout it out here too, so you can get some new followers and some new fans.
Awesome. Yeah, guys, I'm pretty much on everything under as Moni Ramirez. So look me up. You can find me on her mutual friends too. I'm friends with her on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok. I basically have most of my usernames in my bios, so I'm pretty easy to find.
Awesome. Well, if you're not already following her, make sure you follow her. She's going to be doing some big things in the boxing world. I have no doubt. Her confidence and just her energy, like I feel energy. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Like I can even tell when there's earthquakes in like Kansas and California. I feel energy. It's so fucking weird.
Energy does not lie.
It doesn't,
energy
man.
Does
and I can
not
just
lie.
feel it. And you're good people. You're gonna do good things. You're such a good
mom.
mom. Giving your daughter somebody to look up to like this.
Yes.
You're doing good things, babe. So we're gonna wrap it up here, but I gotta give my team a shout out. But before I do that, today's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. I'm going to talk to your opponent, Tara Palmeno. So she also had her boxing debut, fought Monica here. Didn't get the win on that one, but she put on a decent performance, and I can't wait to pick her brain and see what she has to say and what she thinks too and why she does this as well. So tune in. I'm going to talk to Tara Palmeno about her fight. And then on Thursday, I'm talking to Ludmila Kristini at noon. This is all Mountain Standard Time. That's where I run, so that's where this runs. And then at 7 p.m., Josette Cotton. She's from Nebraska. Oh, okay. She went and fought bare knuckle in England. There had never been bare knuckle fights in England ever before. So her and Miranda Barber fought for a title. Not only were they the second ever fight ever bare knuckle in England, so history books, like
I was gonna say that is history right
books.
There.
But she won the fucking title too. So I'm gonna talk to her tomorrow, and that's at 7:00. So tune in then to the Brawlin' Babes with Brittany Facebook or YouTube channel. Make sure you're following, subscribed, all those things. Helps boost my algorithm because I suck at that part. And then my team, I got to give you guys a shout out like I always do. Dave Trujillo and the All Angles Boxing and Combat Sports channel. Thanks a bunch, man. I couldn't thank you so much for this platform. You have no idea. Den City Plumbing and Construction. If you're in the Denver metro areas and you need help with a home remodel that you're just in over your head on, if you need a plumber too, they're open 24/7. So give them a call. They've been in the industry 12 plus years. They are bilingual. They know what they're doing, and they do quality work. 970-467-5258. Also, HKAUSA.com. They have all the gear to dominate your fight lifestyle. They have headgear, gloves, mitts, shin pads, shoes you could even get if you want like an outfit customized for fight night.
For December 2nd.
Bro, Nick Sampson at HKA USA. He's the man. He can help you with all of that. And then, of course, Just Blazed Clothing. JustBlazedClothing.com has hats, t-shirts, hoodies, ashtrays, rolling trays, all the things you need to keep your mind just right and to stay just blazed. But they're also the official sponsor and merchandise holder for the Brawlin' Babes with Brittany show. So they have all of my t-shirts, I think we can do hats now too for the Bralin
yeah,
Babes
I like
stuff.
hats.
I really need a Bralin Babes hat.
Yeah,
So
me too.
look into that. Use code TEAMBLAZED at checkout for 10% off your order. But that's it from me for the day. Shout out to Monica. Thanks for letting us use your space. Thanks for all your time. I love you, girl. I love this energy. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Bye.